Okay, gonna try this without streaming. Just gonna record the game and see how well it works. Sorry about that, guys. Just some technical issues I cannot resolve at the moment. But I'll go ahead and record this, at least for right now, and just monitor the match. Okay, so we have ESPT versus Greyhounds on Omaha Beach. Greyhounds capped first. ESPT slowly getting pushed back out of the building complex. And ESPT holding on here, though, in a few different spots. So we'll go ahead and just keep an eye on the map situation, just to catch everybody up. Since the first 15 minutes were janked up at the stream, Greyhounds cap first. ESPT held the line there for a pretty decent time, but are slowly getting pushed back on their side here. But they're holding on. They're holding on. Greyhounds getting control of the building complex here. ESPT getting control of the southern complex, or this northern complex here, which will be critical for their launch point, obviously. Satchel goes off in the back line here. Maybe? Thought it was a Satchel. Overall map situation looks good. ESPT with a very solid line here. Greyhounds, though, slowly but surely clearing them out. Get another angle here, shall we? Down to the south, see what we got going on. Just some mild skirmishes down here to the south, with the main action going to be still west in the West Bearville Point, of course. Let's see how ESPT approaches this here. Puma in support. Tiger moving down to the south on the road. Tiger takes one hit in the side. 76 hits the carcass, I believe, of the previous tank that was there. Tiger tank has a repair station there to help support repair. Greyhounds clearing the complex to the north. 1 OP remaining. Item OP there. Last one standing. And that will most likely get taken down. 1 spawn wave left. No squad lead, though. Puma gets taken down with a rocket from Schumpert. Long-range rocket comes out from Postal. A little bit short. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the presence up here to the north. Fignaldo is the only one left up here. Freezing Taz, Cebu. Looks like the line is starting to solidify across these open fields. And this will be a bit of a start of the grind here, as everyone gets in position for the long game, for the slug. For the long game slugfest. US Anger in the background. Doing his thing back there, providing recon. Tiger tanks begin their duel, but ESPT has the Gary up here to the north to at least provide some infantry support to these Tigers. They do their back and forth with the 76s. But the Greyhound infantry will be closing in here. Ah, the body physics. Okay, so this line will start to solidify. ESPT still solid network all around. Good shape around West Veraville. Tiger tank takes a shot. Let's back up and take a look here. Tiger tank takes a shot, but goes to repair there, behind the hedgerow. The ESPT is gaining control, though, back of this southern complex, maybe far to the south, not the immediate points. Let's take a look at what we have down here. Panzer IV crew, really on fire. Probably have taken max damage. Rocket comes in and takes the Panzer IV out. I believe that was the rocket took it out. But okay, so with about 28 minutes left in the game. Once again, sorry for those just watching now. The first 15 minutes or so was squashed due to some really bad Twitch latency that I was receiving, causing my the stream to be super laggy. So just stopped the stream and started recording just to at least get something done for these last hour and 15 minutes or something like that. So ESPT still solid presence up north, of course, which is their front door, their 4th points. And then we have the southern part of the building complex still well in control. Tiger Tank takes a shot in the back from Zark. Tiger Tank. Ooh! Wonder if that was a double anti-tank or bazooka rounds from Greyhounds there. Didn't think they were. Didn't think it was one shot from bazooka. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. So ESPT getting slowly pushed out of this northern part. They do have a tiger though. Still there behind the hedge. Two tigers behind the hedge. Another quick look at the map. Southern complex still well in control. Still good shape of the line. Let's take a look at the southern part, see what we got going on down here. Do a quick flyover. ESPT sitting on the outskirts of the church. Not able to quite push up there yet. Clownface pushing up to the building complex here. Gets taken down in the fields. ESPT make a control of the church now from the southern side. Let's go back to the point here, see what we got going on. Take a quick aerial view. Just solid exchanges going across the fields here. No one's really gaining too much ground. Greyhounds have forced them out of the immediate vicinity of the point, but ESPT still in launching distance here. Potential push up north with the two tanks to recapture the complex, or... Okay, no, just stalling by the hedges, Repair station, I'm assuming, gets taken down. ESPT gaining control of the church. No Greyhounds in sight over here. Pushed back to the main building complex. Line looking good. Let's go see if Greyhounds have any backline shenanigans going on. Just do a quick fly back here. Inchon patrolling in the background. Do the Greyhounds. Ah, Fitoni in the backline. Fitoni with an excellent spotting position up here, giving great intel to his armor about enemy positions. ESPT no doubt wondering where their point is 1-to-1 from. There's strong cap. Yep. Gonna keep them honest to not fully abandon the sector. Vitoni gonna feed that intelligence to his armor crews. About enemy armor positioning. ESPT pushing up through the field here with the smoke. Will they be able to get a presence here? Looks like they're trying to stack bodies. Plenty of smoke coming in. Oh, long-range rocket from Paradox takes him down by the haystack. 76 there. Did not even see that 76 within the smoke. Engineer Fignaldo coming in. Not going to be able to get the satchel down, though. So let's take a look from a Greyhound's perspective what they might see. I believe the ESPT just went down. Precision coming in, possibly. Precision looks like a miss at the Tiger back here. Did damage it, though. Did damage it. Still solid front line. Still solid line. Excel and Flig pushing up here. They're desperately trying to get back to at least one of these complexes here and get a foothold in West Fairville. 54 minutes left to go. Tiger gets taken down. Greyhounds solidifying, but ESPT still with a still with the bridgehead here. Gangan trying to make his way across the open field, seeing if Greyhounds are keeping an eye on it. And this open field up here will be left untouched, most likely. Let's take a look from the ESPT perspective here. You know, just Kaonashi up here watching the field. Gang in, squad lead, gonna maybe try another attempt. But this will be pure death. The main focus will be seeing if they can get an edge here in this complex, and also perhaps to the south. Let's go take a look at the south and see what's going on. Church has become a mixed battle once again. Let's go see the battles down here. Clownface takes down Kaylee. Clownface shooting. We do have some Greyhounds in the background here, including a squad lead, Ritter Rule. Okay, so ESPT will continue fighting over this church. Doctor moving in. Squad lead. Gonna put up his LPs in the trench there, I believe. Okay. And so ESPT will most likely get control of this church now, unless Doctor, of course, wipes them all out. But let's go back up here, see what we got going on. Still no man's land here in this open fields. Both sides not giving an inch. ESPT working there. Whammo plays in the background. Let's go check back up north. St. Pepsi takes down Hannibal. Artie Round takes down a few. Schumpert moves up, wipes the OP. Half-Baked, only one left here. Ooh, and Half-Baked is no more. Still have the frontline Gary, though, so they should be just fine. Artie is now concentrated on eliminating this hedgerow. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit, understand the map situation. Okay, ESPT's gonna, or Greyhounds will try to push this armor here. Vitoni still in the building. Once again, giving excellent intel. Incheon, no doubt wondering, where the hell is this guy? Strong point is showing 1-0, or 1-1. And they know somebody is there. But little do they know, Vitoni is right in the thick of it. Tony's no doubt feeding those excellent Artie marks down. And the line is really solidifying for the Greyhounds. They have stopped all the Whammo plays, backline shenanigans for ESPT. At the moment, at least. But the ESPT still does have a very deep south flank presence, so they could use that still. Oh, did they get him? They finally got him, I think. And Vitoni finally goes down to Fortress. Vitoni is no more. No more intel. Okay, this line will solidify here, so we'll go ahead and move on down to the south and see what kind of control we have here going on. One Tiger in support of the infantry here. ESPT desperately trying to get control of this church, but Greyhounds keep taking it back. So if you're just now joining us off the rip, Greyhounds capped first after a good opening fight between the two teams. And Greyhounds slowly but surely pushed ESPT out of the cap sector, capturing building by building and hedge by hedge to force them into this line here in the D column. So out of this complex up here, the west complex here, which took a long time for ESPT to get wedged out of there. But the Greyhounds now have solidified a line and mostly stopped the backline shenanigans. Just 1,200 back there with his sniper rifle. And here's where we're at with 46 minutes left to go. Freezing Taz takes down Dusentree. Let's go back up here to the north. Do a quick aerial shot over the point. You just kind of see how the line is separated here between the two. No real intermingling going on. Surprisingly, the Greyhounds are just really trying to push this front door field up here with the 76. Bombing run coming in from the Greyhounds. Bombing run's gonna roll up right along that hedge line. Gonna white flag. Not sure if it's gonna get Pepsi in them. Barely missed them. Front door Gary goes down after the bombing run here, which I'm guessing was Feet Tony's goal. So Greyhounds will try to push this here, but that MG in the back line will prevent them from sprinting too much. A little bit of backline action here. Excel and them trying to get a foothold in the southern complex, but Greyhounds keep knocking them out. Kaylee trying to go back to the church area, get control of that. Greyhounds with an MG at radar tower. And we'll just follow, see what happens there eventually. Excel and Ban down here up against 5 or 6 Greyhounds. Crim's also in support. Crims takes down Chris.
Kill close to us.
Crims goes down. Ban takes down Killhouse. Trip takes down Bam. Okay, let's go back up to the battlefield here. Line still solid, no breakthrough by the Greyhounds. Main focus right now is front door. Looks like the 76 retreated from the wheat fields into the protection of the hedge. Tiger Tank is going to try to push him. Trying to do a potential double tap here. Keonashi and Fortress, though, in the top left of your screen will hold down this... Oh, Rocket Rick right there. Zark on the hedge line. Oh, Rocket comes in from Pan, takes him down. Zark moving in, takes down Half-Baked. And, yeah, he gets taken down himself. Oh, and a rocket comes in from Spooky, I believe, to take down the 76. Yes, it does. So that will give ESPT potential control of this hedge line if their Tiger pushes up, maybe. But it still is an open field with Ditzel on the MG to wipe out anyone who dares. Fignaldo, Spooky. Rocket comes in. Ditzel, though, is going to bide his time for that smoke. Let's take a quick look at the map. Not much has changed. Pretty solid all around. Attack mark coming in from Adam for the artillery. And this will be a dead standstill for a little bit here. So let's go back down here, see what we got going on. Ooh. Tiger gets double tapped maybe. Or could have been the AT gun right there. Maybe a combination of the two. Okay, we'll just coast through the field here, see what we got going on. Another Tiger engaging, trying to gauge that 76 to the north. Takes a Rick shot. Tiger has just a sliver of hedge to hide behind. Will the 76 be able to thread that shot through the hedge? Tank crewman get out to repair. Tiger takes another shot. Another Rick off the Tiger. Oof! Tank crewman goes down. 76 is barely just threading that shot through the hedge right there. The gunner is staying in. One medium coming up. One Panzer IV coming up for ESPT. Lux moving in as well. Tiger still taking those 76 shots. All that AP being used. This Tiger may win the battle just because the other 76 runs out of ammo. ESPT making a push here in the center with the smoke, potentially. Longest repair of the century for a tank crew. Oh, and the Artie comes in and wipes him out. Arcadian still in the gun. Father Ted. Or is it Friar? Could be Friar. "36 minutes. Take a look at the south here. ESPT dedicating more bodies potentially to the church area. MG up in the church for the Greyhounds. Panzer IV moving up into support. Let's go take a look at around the back line, see what we got going on. Madini, Kiwi. Apollo. This is far to the south of the point. Feet Tony, once again, backline shenanigans, making his way up to the point. Doing his thing. Does he have any squad leads up here he's hoping to connect with? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so back to the point. Let's go. So this northern part, still an equal exchange across the hedge line. Nothing has really changed. Just blows back and forth. Nothing crazy. AT gun, or no, that's a 76 up here. Nice, tucked away in the building complex. This will guarantee northern coverage here, pretty much. Under 35 minutes. And Greyhounds have pretty much wiped out all of ESPT's southern presence except for Queen's OP, but all this stuff down here has been just totally wiped. Greyhounds now have almost total control of the church with the exception of the Lukes. Really, really good methodical map control here from the Greyhounds. See how ESPT will prep for these final 30 minutes here coming up. They will have to figure out where they can make that bridgehead into West Verville. Let's go take a look at the south once again. Volragen takes down Digishadow. Gas takes down Volragen. Greyhounds getting some bodies in the back line here, slowly but surely. ESPT forced back to pretty much their entire blue zone. Minutes. Lux out in the middle of the open field. Stranded. GH Marvin moving in. He has the bazooka. Trying to get that shot off. Oh! Oh. Stepped too soon. Okay. Church control in, for the Greyhounds. Solid. Nothing in the back lane they need to worry about at the moment. U.S. Ranger Recon resetting his OP to the south. Going to try to make his way. Okay, so we'll have one Panzer IV, one Tiger back here. Fitoni most likely lighting off that Gary in the back line. Paradox scores one there. Greyhounds slowly moving up their armor to support What do we have over here? Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, it was okay. It was just the Lux over here still. Lux is going to rampage a little bit about the church. Panzer IV. Cleriker there to take the shot and take the Panzer IV down. Okay, so let's go back to the northern area. Where once again, still a solid hedgerow battle. Greyhounds determined to just slowly win the attrition battle here with tanks in support. Can ESPT's tanks knock out these 76s to potentially allow them to start blasting these hedges apart? Ooh, beautiful arty round right there from Adam. '76 just down to one crew member repairing. Puma, you're a Puma. Could we see some Puma shenanigans? Puma coming around. A little bit of a rubber banding. Oh, and the Puma goes down to postal. Does not allow that Puma to sneak behind. Okay. Northern hedge still status quo. Middle hedge still status quo. If I was a betting man, I would have to say the main push is going to come from the south here. Because ESPT should be able to hold this front door with minimal troops, given the amount of open field. Same thing goes for Greyhounds, unless there's an armor thrust up top. One shot in the ass of the Tiger. Alex 23041 wipes an OP, I believe. Maybe he's going to try to fake out the Tiger. He's going to try to fake him out. Wipes another OP. But I think that was, yeah, the Greyhound OP. Yep. Oh, he's taken down. Okay, let's go back to the overall view here. Another Tiger rolling up for ESPT to the north. And the Tiger goes down. "27 minutes left to go." Let's take a look at the map situation again. Starting to see some some potential breakthrough in the D4 grid. That's going to start applying pressure on the north and south that they're able to spread out here. '76 going to try and bulldoze their way. They may be out of ammo, maybe out of AP or something. They're just trying to wipe some stuff before they go die and go back to another tank. Paradox coming in with the AT rockets, lines it up, has to kill one, and Paradox gets taken down. Rando gonna try to chase the tank. This 76 is steaming their way inside the D5. square. 76 is mainly just trying to cause some havoc here in the back line. Paradox comes in again, ready to go with rockets. He's going to line it up, takes a shot, knocks down the engine, and he's going to prep for the kill. And wham, bam, shabam. That tank is down. No more 76 shenanigans in the back line for the Greyhounds. Okay, so with that, ESPT will need to get that front door Gary reestablished. Looks like Dog is about to. But this D square could become the issue. D4. Does ESPT recognize? Greyhounds could try to exploit this now. Looks like Greyhounds are pouring more bodies through here. Postal with the rocket. Tries to fire at that Tiger. Will ESPT be able to contain this D4 breakthrough while also holding the rest of the line intact? 24 minutes. Tiger tank takes a shot. Zarion comes in big with the rocket to the back. And that Tiger will go down, opening up this space for Greyhounds to potentially push if they could take down Fortress in the MG. Fortress gets taken down. And that Gary is right there locked. So that's going to free up potentially the space, but ESPT will most likely fill this right away. Greyhounds hear that Gary, no doubt. D3 and D4. Chris JT coming around the corner. Takes down one. Ladini takes down him. Tiger tank out in the open. Backing up. Is that a satchel? No satchel on the Tiger. Bazooka loadout for Digi. Digi is taken down. Let's take a look at our friends here in the south. Holding on to this complex still. They got pushed back a little bit, but they have taken it back. Church is back in ESPT's control. So the situation isn't too bad. Just have to make sure Greyhounds don't try to overload front door all of a sudden, make a push with their tanks, and whap everything. For armor, we have 176 in the back of rear battery, so that'll obviously help prevent that. 176 down to the south, medium to the southwest. Okay. US Anger moving his way in the background. And so is US Ranger. 20 minutes and 45 seconds to go. What is 1200 looking at back here? Staying around the bush. Staying around the bush. Feeding that intel. Tank's coming up. Doctor turns around. Gets taken down by 1200. Okay. Let's go see here. ESPT potentially could have a spot here to regain the complex, but they would need some support. This front door, though, is slowly getting pushed in, it seems. Let's go take a look. That open field will obviously aid ESPT a whole bunch here. Not allowing the Greyhounds to just run across. Just a bunch of long-range engagements today. But it is Omaha, so we should expect that. Hannibal blasts him out of existence. Long-range shotgun. Fleet takes him down. 18 minutes. Just a bunch of hedge battles, with the Greyhounds, though, inching their way forward to front door of rear battery here. ESPT still in control of the church, though. Puma making their way to go do some shenanigans. Tiger pushing up from the church. Trying to get an angle. ESPT pushed back essentially to the front door of artillery battery, but they still have a nice slant. Greyhounds dedicating plenty of bodies down here to prevent anything being developed here from the south. ESPT pushing this Tiger. Puma in semi-coverage support here. Tiger, not exactly sure what the goal is. Maybe they're trying to get an angle on a 76 through recon. AT coming in though. Kaylee, Marvin. Tiger's gonna back up. I'm guessing that they had an angle on a. I thought they had an angle on a 76, but 76 may have moved. Kaylee trying to push up. Don't think she's gonna be able to get a satchel on that Tiger. Puma's still in support here. And the Tiger will get out of dodge. 76 pushing up across the field. I believe it already took a shot. Tiger is backing up, and the Tiger takes him down. Okay, so that will, yeah, so maybe the Greyhound crew thought they had the advantage with the Tiger backing up, but Tiger was able to take him down. Okay, let's do another flyover here. See how much the line has moved. ESPT did get pushed back, but I think they were just like, hey, we have some ground to give here. It isn't too crazy. We know they're not going to be able to push up too much farther. So let them come out a little bit farther, let them extend their line a little bit, and let's see what happens. Maybe that's what happened, or maybe it's all by accident. But all this is open field, remember, so there's not much room for Greyhounds to really do much except hold those hedges. So with 13 minutes left to go, we'll have to see what the play is here. 3 Tigers on the board for ESPT. Potentially, yeah, they're going to have a 4. Not for another Tiger here in a minute. With encourage you going. But Greyhounds with a solid line. But can ESPT dedicate forces, like a nice swap down here, to push Greyhounds out of this complex and move up to this complex? Would that be the move? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. What would be the play? Flida takes him down, or Flida takes him down with the pistol. Mr. Dooman Bagel takes him down with the FG-42. Greyhound's making a little bit of a penetration up here. Zirion, AT player. Butters, here's the footsteps. Zirion goes down. Under 11 minutes. For those of you just joining, just to recap, it was off the opening. It was a pretty good opening battle over the point, and Greyhounds were able to cap. ESPT held the line for a decent amount of time, but the Greyhounds just slowly but surely wiped them out, hedge by hedge, building by building, and have forced them back grid square by grid square now. And they have stopped. Oh, we do have an airhead, though. They have stopped all of ESPT's backline shenanigans for the most part. This airhead will get most likely camped, I want to say. But we'll see. Airhead coming in the far, far north here. And right on the border. Doctor moving in. So Greyhounds capped first. ESPT was slowly pushed back from each one of the complexes here. And it's just been a hedge over hedge battle of exchanges. Tanks have pushed up, taken up a little bit of ground. And that's been pretty much it. Nothing crazy today. Pretty solid game from both sides. Doctor in position to capture the airhead. Airhead lands. Strafing run coming in. Grenade goes out. Doctor dies. And airhead goes down. Good play by Doctor. So with 8 minutes left to go, Greyhounds in solid positioning here. Couple whammo plays potentially in the background. Supply truck, woman repellent, commander, U.S. Anger, transport truck. Just a recon squad lead, though. Just a recon squad lead. Beat Tony standing on top of the tank proudly. Admiring the sight of the line. 76 is in position to intercept any push, really. Woman repellent trying to go in the back line. Does he have a clear shot at the points? No, Doctor will be back here to intercept really anything. Doctor looks to be responsible for capturing shenanigans. So he will see the supply truck and transport momentarily. Taking out his binoculars. Making sure ESPT doesn't try anything back here. We'll keep an eye on that, though. With 7 minutes left to go, who knows? Anything can happen. Woman repellent really gunning for the point here. Mamma mia. Supply truck coming in. Doctor is all the way back there. Could this be a crazy enough play to work? Volragen. Woman repellent's going to try to get this Gary down. Volragen sees him. Fitoni's also heading back, it looks like. Gary goes down. It's gonna be locked. That supply truck is right out in the middle of the open. But I get it. You're in a panic mode, or you're not in panic mode, but the time is of the essence. Stewart's gonna come in and blast this. Oh, just backing it up now. Oh no. Oh, gosh. Okay. So that Gary's going to go down. Precision coming in. Oh, and the Precision scores a hit for one time on the Axis side. Nice Precision there. Takes him down by the church. So at least Woman Repellent got something out of that whole journey. Valiant attempt, though. Valiant attempt. Because who knows? Maybe the enemy is so focused on the front line and they think they won the game that, hey, you could sneak something. You could sneak a fast one in there. Map position with 4.5 minutes left to go. Doesn't look like really much is going to change. Bombing run coming in over West Fairville. Under 3 minutes. Pan moving up with the Garand. Gonna try to get bazookas in the back of this Panzer IV. One rocket goes in. He's gonna jump the fence here. He's gonna get mowed down by the Tiger. And with 12 seconds until we reach the 2-minute mark here. And that'll do it. That'll be victory for the Greyhounds in today's scrim between ESPT against ESPT here on Omaha Beach. Bombing run comes in, flattens the front line one last time. Vitoni's saving that in his back pocket. Take a quick look at the scores before everyone starts leaving here. And we'll scroll down through the Greyhound side. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for joining once again. Pretty straightforward game today. Greyhounds capped first, slowly but surely, methodically, positively pulled knocked out the ESPT out of their sector, hedge by hedge, building by building, and no wild plays, no crazy things to really comment on. It was just a very, very solid game from both sides. So just came down to just hedgerow exchanges after that, and just seemed like equal armor exchanges. Could have been a little bit, I'm not sure if it was lopsided or not, but maybe Greyhounds had a slight advantage. Maybe. But, okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining today. And we will see you next time. This has been your host, Smithers. See you, everybody.